a journey of 2,200 kilometers in 22 days, and I have attended 5 different marriages. Can you imagine on cycle, like Manali to Leh on the cycle, crossing the 5 highest passes?
So kids, what did we learn today? Unlike your mother, Google is not always right.
So, to start with, could you tell us a little more about your profession and your company DaytoDay, such as what the profession entails?
So let me begin from the thought process of how this day-to-day came into my head.
Yes.
So in 2012, I joined here as a software engineer in one of the company of Noida. It was a US-based MNC, and while sitting in front of machine, I was getting a punch, and I thought to reduce it rather than becoming a fat boy, and I started cycling to the office, and that was the moment when I got to know there are cycling clubs in NCR. So I joined one of the club, and after that, the passion of riding goes higher and higher. Then, in between, I got a sponsorship from a brand called Merida, which they were launching in India. So I was chosen as an MTB captain for their MTB India team. That drives me more towards cycling. I got more attached, more passionate about this. Then I thought of picking up the running, and then the combination of these two sports has given me a complete different outlook. And that was the moment when I thought to take this passion as profession. And then this Dare to Gear got formed. And in Dare to Gear, we used to take people out for the individual expeditions, different kind of expeditions. We have trekking where we go climb up to 16,000 meters in the snow and do our summits. Then we have cycling expeditions like extreme, extremely adventurous expeditions like Manali to Leh on the cycle, crossing the 5 highest passes, and which are where you have the least amount of oxygen available. So
Oh,
that is
that's
itself
great.
is a very, and then we have taken people for the weekend outings also, where people need a break from the regular routine, from their corporate life, and that is a super hit program for the people. Then we have some day outing programs for the Delhi NCR people also. So a variety of experiences has been given by Day to the people in past 3.5 years. And now that we have expanded ourselves to the uh, cycle showroom also.
Wow, that's amazing. So, did you personally perceive your career to take up adventure and travel as a novel, unique, and perhaps an absurd career?
What I can say is 100% assurance is there. There is no absurd word related to this career. And yes, it is novel and unique at the same time, because a lot of people dream only to come do this kind of
Exactly.
thing, but only few people take the step to come out of their comfort zone and live your dreams. We are creating a platform where people can join us, and the dreams they think of doing, the things they think of doing, we make them come true.
So, like, there are many people out there who actually are passionate about adventure, for example, but they don't have like that, the motivation to actually make that jump, and not nor do they have the expertise and the information at times, like how are they actually supposed to pursue it. So, are there any qualifications for this job? Like, as in, what is the path that someone has to follow to get into something like this?
So these are two different questions right now, which I can see them as two different questions. First, let me answer that this is a path of joy or not. It is undoubtedly a path of joy, because you explore a lot of new places, There you meet a lot of new people, a lot of new culture come to your uh, knowledge, where you can think that, where you can feel grateful to yourself that what God has given us and where the other peoples are living, how they're living, and how calm and composed they are in the minimum resources they have. So this is one big transformation factor which travel brings to any traveler. And yes, what you are talking about, jobs opportunities, they are there, and specific courses are there for them. And but in this industry or in this field, especially, it should people should join with the terms of passion rather than thinking of getting money, because it is a very uh, dedicated job where you are taking people along for the expeditions, and
Okay,
so
so it's
future
more
is,
about passion.
but you have to be mentally more stronger than other jobs.
Yes. Okay. So, on a personal note, how would you describe your journey in this profession? Has it always been something that you expected it to be, something you dreamed of?
Never. Life is unexpected. You
Yeah.
cannot say that I want to this to happen and this will happen that way. Never, never. It will never happen. So this is the first principle when you come into entrepreneurship. Be ready to face every day a new day. It is never gonna same, and every day is gonna be challenging. Every day is gonna be make you think why you started this. But for initial 2 to 3 years, you have to be mentally very strong, and you have to take a call that no, I have to do it. So it is not gonna easy journey. You have a lot of downs in initially. Ups will be lesser, but downs will be more. But you have to feel that, boost yourself to come out from those downs and to reach your top where you wish to.
And how has your journey been?
There was a moment when I was thinking to, shut this day together, but that was the spirit in me which drive me, and the of course the support and love I get from my members, family members, extended day together family members, and this has given us a lot of confidence to stand again, and the support which we got, and see, we are growing now. So there is no look back and no regrets for any of the decisions which we have or I have made so far.
Wow, that's great. Yes. So, also, like talking about adventure traveling, it often reminds people of movies, like Ye Jawani Hai Diwani or Zindagi Na Milegi Dobara. So, having such a lifestyle as a part of your life, having a career like that as a part of your life, how do you personally feel?
I already told you, every day is a new day. So every day I feel a new energy in myself, a new thought process. The vision has gone to different level, which I could have not gone when I was a software engineer. So life has taken a big twist and made me more, knowledgeable person. And I feel blessed and thankful to the God for giving me this opportunity, for giving me the courage to take this step and move forward with this career.
Okay, that's great. So, also, during the course of your career, what is the most unique and most fascinating experience that you've had, either on one of your trips or with with the people you traveled? Like, what's the most amazing and unique experience that you had?
I will share about two different experiences, one about the travel, one about the person. So, in the travel, let's talk about first that we were at 15,700-meter height, and we were supposed to submit next day to 16,000 meter trek. Uh, when we reached, we had a heavy snowfall, which is like around 30 kilometer per hour speed. The snowfall is coming to Earth. there were big hailstorms hitting our tents. And that night, entire night, we had faced that snowfall. And in the morning, when we came out, it was like half a feet high snowfall outside our tents. And in that morning at 3 a.m., we woke up, we had to climb, we went to Rupkund, we done our summit. And that day, it was a challenging day because one of our person who has gone with us, because of the high altitude, that person has got AMS, because of which his breath was getting short. It was uh, a moment where person can lose their morale and feel low, a lot low. That person, I would say, has trusted us that this company who has brought us will take us happily back. And within 4 hours, we were able to made him come down to a lower range where he was getting enough oxygen and recovered in next 4 hours. So this is what the commitment we have given to our work, and that was a memorable experience uh, out of my, that fascinating, which gives me a goosebumps also. But at the same time, now when I remember, the excitement also. So that is about the travel. There are a lot more stories which I can share, but let's keep it very crisp and short. And another story which I want to share is about a person. There was a track where we were having only two entries in the beginning. That was a very initial days of DaytoDay. And that was a call that whether we should go with the person or not, with especially those two persons, and how the cost effective it will be. But at that time, I decided not to worry about the cost, to worry about the customer expectations. And that customer, but at that time I was having a one guy, one lady. So both, I took them along personally in my day-to-day mini truck. And after coming back, she had an amazing experience over there and complete satisfaction. Until now, from the 2017, she has done 12 trips with us.
Oh, wow.
That is the relation we make with the people who travel with us. It is not about money. It is about the comfort. It is about the care. It is about the relationship or the personal attention the person look forward to on the trips we give to them. And there are companies, other companies who are giving some trips lesser than us, but people are ready to spend money when they are getting the quality experience and service with us.
Wow. That's so impressive. So, besides your work, how do you like to spend your time otherwise? What all do you do in your free time?
I love to plan new strategies, and to burn out my stress, I go for cycling or morning walk. So some physical workout I look forward to.
Yes, I've really heard a lot about your cycling. Could you tell us more?
I'll tell you, there's a lot, again, a lot of tales because I started from 2012. I told you I started as going to office, then married a sponsorship, then races, then a lot of things came up. But I'll tell my personal one thing, which I tell all of the people, a journey of 2,200 kilometers in 22 days, and I have attended 5 different marriages. Can you imagine? On cycle. So
Wow.
there was, so I took all that my clothes. One suit I was wearing in all the 5 weddings. I used to go over there, hand over to the groom that or bride, get it pressed with your langa or sherwani for me also. And I got a lot of love, and people were surprised to see that somebody is coming so far to on cycle to attend the marriage. So it was a memorable experience for me, and that is a super life journey moment which I look forward to do again.
Wow, like 2,200 kilometers in 22 days. That's amazing. And plus attending 5 weddings as well. Wow, that's
Yeah,
amazing.
that is the part when in my job, my managers asked me, "You want this leave or you want to leave the project?" I said, "I want the leave. I can leave the project."
Wow. So this is the time that you were working as a software engineer?
Yeah, I was working as Java developer
Okay.
in Genpact Hedgestone Capital Markets.
Wow. And wow, that's great. So uh, with the positives and accomplishments, all the positive um, aspects that there are, we all experience challenges, right? Which ultimately do motivate us to do better. So, what are some challenges that you faced in your mm, career, in your chosen path of life?
So, firstly, financial challenge is a big challenge. To set up any organization, you have to have a backup. So, but because I was being a software engineer, was able to manage few funds, and I have not approached anyone for the investorship that to invest some money in my venture, because the journey then changes. The joy of developing a
Yes,
brand or developing your nurturing your kid, it changes. Then it goes to the targets, achievements,
right.
goals. There, if you are not achieving, it goes to a demotivation, higher demotivation level. So that is why I avoided that thing, and I chose to go with the limited funds only, and initially hiring the right resources in the organization, or hiring training them the what work we are expecting them to deliver, or getting the things done in the right manner, connecting with the people, making the brand visibility, making the brand trust, what policies should we introduce. So all these brainstormings take a lot of time, and these are big challenges which you learn once you are actually in that shoe.
Yes. Wow.
But with the
This
God's
is
grace,
so inspiring.
I again say with the God's grace and blessings of my parents and loved ones, uh, I have always find a way to overcome those challenges.
That's really good. That's really inspiring. I think that's a lot to learn for all of us, that we should not see setbacks as setbacks, but rather challenges and, you know,
Give
factors
us,
which will motivate us to do better. So that's amazing. So that's great. Yes. So another question that we had was that in addition, there are a number of considerations that we take in before choosing a career, right? So, and a major consideration being the financial aspect. So, does this career meet your financial expectations?
see, as entrepreneurship is a total different ballgame. It is not a
Yes.
job, paid job. It is a job, but it is not a paid job. You have to be on toes 24/7 and deliver your, keep thinking how to uh, enhance it, how to make it more visible, more valuable, so that people trust and come back to you again and again. Yes, initially don't expect any, be clear in the head that if you are starting a new business or you are getting thinking of being an entrepreneur, then financials are going to be very tight initially. But yes, after you have make a brand, after you have made a uh, trust with the people, then you can think of making money out of it. But before that, it is not. Money is always a backseat.
Like the thought of taking up adventure sports like paragliding, trekking, cycling, it does excite a number of adventure lovers. But mm, that's like I said before, they don't have the knowledge and expertise to, take it up as a career. So, what would you tell someone who is passionate and keen about adventure, but isn't motivated enough to make that big jump? What would you like to tell such a person?
For such person, I would like to say that first explore yourself. That is that a temporary phase, or it really comes from the deeper of your heart, from your soul, that
Yes.
you are happy about it, and see yourself even if you're getting lesser money for if you are getting somewhere else, and are you content with it. So money should not be a parameter to map your passion. because passion can never be related to your money. And how content you feel about it. Go with the on tracks with the other people, get a feel of the experience those things first, that are there, what the challenges, what the pain you get over there, are you happy to accept those things? If not, don't take, it is not your cup of tea. If you're ready, then go for it, and go with full faith, with blindly, and trusting your confidence and yourself that I will do it.
Yes, of course. And just the last question we had, that how would you describe your job as a funky one-liner?
Yeah, it seems very funky when you are sitting outside, but when you are on the toes in the role, it takes a lot of effort. Customer satisfaction is the only principle to get success. And when you are on the
Yes.
you are taking someone out, and rather than taking out, think of something that you are going into a hotel, but that room is not clean, that TV is not working, that internet is not working, your room service is not good. Will you be happy about paying the money? You had to pay, but you will not feel happy. So similarly, people come over here, they are individuals. How to make them gel with each other, how to make them feel like they are with the known people, how to make them enjoy and give them experience that they on this place they are coming first time, but they are not, this place is not unknown to them, we make them familiar with the places and the people around them. So this is a very big challenge, or a challenging job, I would say. But this is what we try to deliver to the people, and this is what bond people together when they come from different backgrounds, different experiences, and they come and share those, and it become a beautiful uh, friendship over there.
Yes, that's true. So, I mean, there's a lot to learn from you, sir, and I'm I'm so like inspired after talking to you and about how you have not just like remained confined to the everyday conventional jobs. Like you are actually a great example because you yourself were a software engineer and not hesitating and actually pushing those boundaries, going out of the way, and coming out of your comfort zone also is something that's so inspiring and something that's there's so much to learn from it. So it's just it's just great. That's great, sir. Wow. And I really wish that all this quarantine and this pandemic gets over soon, so we also can come like we also can go with you on trips, become a part
Definitely,
of DaytoDay, go on trips, and yeah.
we'd love to have you guys over here with us, and it is our pleasure if we will be able to serve you and meet your expectations, and it's you become our extended family.
That's so sweet, sir. Thank you so much. All the very best to you.
Thank you, dear. Have a nice day.
Have a nice day, sir. Thank you.